What is up? Yes, yes. Commands, commands, commands for everybody. St. Jolene's even got her own command now. I was busy today. Let me slide this chat over to the other screen, move my Discord to this screen so that we can talk into the mic while we are reading the chat. Welcome, good evening, Lefty, Mad Mania, St. Jolene, The Master, Joker, Sasha, Nightbot, hello. It's Clutch, what's going on? Fub, Electro King himself is here today. Yeah, there are some new emojis out there. We're, taking off some of the lesser used ones and replacing them with other ones just to kind of keep it fresh. Hope you all are okay today. I am very mentally exhausted. But hey, we're here. We are, if there are commanders we need on the wheel, we'll be spinning the wheel at reset time. I think hopefully Gonzalo is there or somebody I need, right? For now, we're just running a few barb forts here and there. I think there's some achievement where you got to get 300 barb forts or something stupid. But yeah, I mean, there are several emojis that will always stay, right? Go Pack Go, Bears Still Suck, Infantry Simp, Archer Gang, Cavs Rule. People seem to like the Swarm, the Let's Go. Electro King has solidified his place as an permanent emoji. A lot of people use Juicy, and I don't know why, but they use Feet Pics. Snow Goose is always dropping 5 gifted, so we've got the Snow Goose emoji for him. Good stuff, though. Jolene got an emote as well. Deadweight. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was fighting words, man. That was fighting words. Look out. My favorite one is Snow Goose. Okay. That's awesome. What's up, DeBoss? Yeah, if you did not notice, Electro King made me a new profile picture. It's got some flames surrounding it. If you go to my channel itself, you will see a new banner there as well. Those just kind of got dropped on me out of the blue from the one, the only Electro King. I appreciate that, dude, more than he will ever know. I looked about 10 minutes ago. I didn't see any fighting in KVK, so we're just gonna sit here calmly and run a few barb forts. We've got our 120k honor. We've got all 500 Bastion quests done. Just patiently waiting for Pass 7 to open to get a couple of high rounds, and then waiting for KVK to end. Ah, congratulations, boss. And speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. I mean, y'all know what to do. Snow Goose is here, dropping 5 gifted for y'all. I'm gonna match that. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to match that with 5 more. Cheeseburger Soup got a membership. What's up, Car? So how's everyone doing today? Are we excited for new Soroli bosses? That's the only one I haven't done. I tried it once, twice with Apo and gave up. think I may have also given Car a command. Yeah, we did. But welcome all the new members. Gives you access to the emojis in the YouTube chat. And yeah, as long as your Discord is linked to your YouTube account, you can get into the Touchdown Club now on my Discord server. Oh, okay, good one. Yeah, Master. Dev account. Let's change the car command. Dev account. So, I mean, you guys are smarter than me, right? So I kind of want to brainstorm with you all. As you know, I am an apprentice content creator, the lowest content creator there is for Rise of Kingdoms. But that does give me access to a content creator's Discord. And I see request after request from all types of content creators. We want this in the game. We want that in the game. We want this in the game. And it's all across the board, right? From we want better drop rates for such and such to, you know, we need graphics for this or we need graphics for that. So today I made a post in there and I'm like, guys, we really need to get together as a content creator community and talk and figure out, okay, what are the top 2 or 3 things that we want to ask these guys for? Because we're sending random messages about random bullshit that seems very individualized. Whereas we have a stronger voice if we get together as a content creator group and present a united front and all present them with the same ideas and say, these are our top 3 things that we want you to work on. It's obvious they're listening to us, right? Dot mode has gotten better. You know, content creators can hide markers. They can hide chat. All right, boss, I'll take a look at it later. You know, so I feel like if all the content creators that are apprentice content creators and above got together and maybe even on voice somewhere, figured out a couple of things that we would suggest that they work on as priorities, we could really drive improvements in this game. But only a couple people responded. And it's like, okay, so everyone else seems very siloed in their specific role to grow their specific YouTube channel. But what they don't understand is without a community, without a game, many of us don't even have a YouTube channel, right? So I just think we all need to stick together and figure out one thing. And the thing that a couple of us were talking about is matchmaking. Domains, for example, or, you know, how Kings should be able to pick the 800 players that are coming in to the KVK, or how deadweights shouldn't count against KVK matchmaking, or how you shouldn't allow kingdoms to fill hospitals and, you know, remove armaments, remove equipment, remove formations just to lower their matchmaking power. You know, just some of those ideas surrounding matchmaking is what we've been talking about, 2 or 3 of us today. So I want to hear from you guys. If you could change one thing in the game, and we had one thing to present to the dev team, what would it be? New seeds. You know, I mean, I think the domains. Exactly, Indiger, exactly. I think the domains are a good idea for those top Imperium kingdoms, those top A-seed kingdoms, right? But at the same time, it's going to kill the C and D seed kingdoms if we're having to fight with second, third, fourth domains from any of the big kingdoms, because those guys aren't going to show up to fight. So if they're in your camp, that you're already short a kingdom then. If you're going against them, potentially the kingdom you face isn't going to give you good fights. So I think they're on the right track with domains, but I don't think they're executing it properly. And I get it, they're still quote-unquote testing domains, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, let's just stop with domains for now. Let's figure it out together and make sure that it's a system that everybody can benefit from. You know, and it has been apparent in some of the KVKs that we have been in that some of these kingdoms do, how would I phrase this, has some not so ethical behavior, right? They will fill hospitals, they will remove all equipment, all armaments, go to the basic formation, just to lower their kingdom power and try and get a better match. That shouldn't be the case. I mean, if we need to lower the size of domains from 800 to 600, then do it. You know, if we need to make it so deadweights can't participate in KVK, can't teleport on the KVK map, you know, let me select the 4 or 5 alliances that we can bring into the KVK then. And anyone not in those alliances at the time of registration doesn't participate. I mean, a lot of these A-seed kingdoms are talking about deadweights in their kingdom, right? And they want to remove the burden of deadweights in their kingdom. So, I don't know. I mean, police your kingdom. If all your deadweights are in one zone or in a couple of alliances, and you can exclude those alliances from participating in KVK, then do it. Then do it. Better development, more gathering speed percentage, more events that give rewards for activities. Winners of KVK or multiple winners get fixed training speed in off-season. Fire alarm? Here? Hang on. Yep, hang on. Well, that was fucking weird. I guess I'm on fire. I don't know. I couldn't even hear that through my headphones. No, that was on the other side of the house. No, I just pulled the battery out. I did a quick walk through the house. I didn't see a fire anywhere. I didn't smell smoke. Everything's fine. I don't know why the fire alarm was going off. That was a fire alarm in the living room. But I didn't see nothing. I don't smell nothing. All the windows are open, so it should not be the CO detector. It's going beep, 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 fire. Beep, 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 fire. Beep, 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 fire. Now, if it was CO, it would give me a different tone. I mean, all the windows are open in the house, so there's no way carbon monoxide would build up at the present time to set that off. But I appreciate your concern. Is it from your vape? Unlikely. Boss, our KVK's over. We had no fights in Kingsland at all. I mean, we just got one Zone 2 invade up here yet. Get a couple of high rounds for another coin. Yeah, so did my rally get filled? Who knows? I think the only individual achievement we have yet is 300 level 11 or greater barbarian force. We're at 206. So we've got a few to do. I'm excited for this weekend, though. Those Arco Osiris matchups are looking sweet. 93 versus 16. You got GT versus 49. I do not know 2634. I'm sorry. $748 W34X. F12 27 WP. Yeah, I'm done with all my bastions. I've got my research completely maxed. I mean, we got a few levels to do on this yet, but we can just buy that out in 6 days. This is really the only thing I care about in here. What's up, Big Kane? I really have no desire to do any more bashing quests at this point. I want to try and save speed ups and resources for the next KVK. Soup, if you want, I'll teleport to a location and you can just swarm my city for resources if you'd like. Just let me know where and when. Belly Prime and Suleiman. I didn't see that, but I could have very easily missed something. Want to see new gathering commanders? I mean, they're pumping these commanders out at an alarming rate. I got 675 universals to use yet, and really I did not have to max Eleanor so quickly. I could have taken a couple of spots in MGE yet for that. I probably should have, but I got excited. Now my wife's running the vacuum, so my apologies if you can hear that in the background. This time of year, the German Shepherd sheds something crazy. But, I mean, yeah, I will never do Nile KVK again. If you enjoy your dinner, if you do not get a good matchup in Nile KVK, it makes for a very boring KVK. This is close to you up here, right, Soup? If I teleport here, you want to come swarm me? Like we're trading some T1s up here. Somebody is anyway. I don't have that many T1s to even trade. Suleiman, huh? It's an interesting choice. Defense reduction 30%, health reduction 30%. Normal damage reduction 20%, skill damage reduction 20%. I can see where that might be useful. Skill damage bonus 50%. Yeah, oh my god. Those are some super solid debuffs. Hopefully, we can get 6 from the dailies today and get him up another level. I'm not maxing anyone at the moment. We've got plenty of time before the next... Well, not plenty of time, right? But 16 days until this ends, then 3 days till we can get migrants in. And then we'll skip the first pop because we got a couple migrants who aren't quite synced up. that'll come in before the second pop. The monoxide hit. I believe you'll get 10 today. I like the positive thoughts there, Master. I think it was two yesterday. Congrats on your KVK, guys. The past few nights I just have not been sleeping well. I think it's because I've been drinking most of my water later in the day rather than early in the day, so I've been up, 2-3 times in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. Which happens when you get old, and of course, here comes my wife in the vacuum, so if I mute for a second, my apologies. I believe you'll break the system and get 0. Why are you a moderator again, eh? I forget. Let's see. Anything with fighting going on. Yesterday, at least, we were able to watch a Dark Altar in one of these KVKs. I don't see nothing. Oh, what do we got here? A light and dark KVK. What's going on here? Massive battle here for the Dark Altar. Absolutely insane. 6 troops versus 6 troops. Trying to figure out who they are. I've been through all these, right? Fire camp. There we go. There we go. At least it's something to watch. What the hell are these commands? We just have fun. We just have fun. Some of the moderators who are here frequently have their own commands. Our balls were bigger than that. Yeah, they were. Although you didn't really ball up much. So Sasha beat me this KVK. He got more kill points than I did. So he has selected his prize, which is a Pew Pew coffee mug. So this is the first KVK. So last KVK I got first place. The one before that I got first place. The one before that I think MF was still here. And he gets more kill points than anyone in the first zone alone. So, I mean, if we look at DKP, right, and we can look at the stats too. Bring up the website. We looked at these yesterday, but I don't mind showing them. But yeah, he was the only one in 1029. So here we go. If we sort, let's just do Kingdom 1029, right? If we sort by kill points, he's got me beat by 11 million. The deal was, if you beat me in kill points, you get something out of the shop. So I'm a man of my word. Even though I beat him in DKP. And we will publicly embarrass him right now for his deads, though. Less than 1 million. Every other category I got him in, right? Resource assistance, resource gathering, helps, deads. Just the kill points. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's a nice challenge, something for the kingdom to shoot for, right? What's up, Greek family? Corazon, what's going on? So, I mean, we crushed it as a kingdom, y'all. 12.1 billion kill points. Next closest was 7.7 billion. DKP almost 2 billion above the next closest. Not even 1 billion kill points. Pathetic. Yeah, so pathetic. So pathetic playing in a CC'd kingdom where your enemies fight you for maybe 20 hours total. Absolutely pathetic. Dracula is this KVK's MVP. Whoever says otherwise is deluded. So yeah, I mean, Greek family, I don't know how much of our KVK you watched, right? But I'll give you the rundown. This is a light versus dark KVK. Or excuse me, this is a King of the Nile KVK. In the first zone, we went against these three kingdoms over here. First zone was over in about 26 hours. Yes, we were a low CC kingdom going into this KVK. So first zone, the fighting was only about 20 hours. And I would say the first 10 hours was more open field rallies. The last 10 hours was them cheeseburgering us quite a bit. The next zone we went into was over here. And within the first 15 minutes, they screwed up the pass. So they had, somebody took the pass who wasn't in an alliance that was touching the pass. Right? So they couldn't get through. So by the time they got that sorted out and built 2 flags, our entire group had already walked over from our pass over to here. So we cleared them quickly from the 2 flags they were standing on. They had maybe 3-4 cities poured in. We blocked all their teleport spots, and 4 or 5 of us that had random teleported near the gate were over there blocking the gate. So within 15 minutes, this zone was conquered. Players were not happy. They wanted more fights. So we said, okay, that's fine. Let them TP in. So we let them TP in. We let them build over to here. We built over to here. Then we did some flag fighting for about 4 to 6 hours. And then it was cheeseburgering again. Okay, so, you know, and then the following zone, it was absolutely nothing. Cheeseburgering again. We blocked them from Kingsland. We didn't even have Kingsland fights. So, I mean, you know, if you're saying less than a billion kill points is pathetic, you take what you can get in these types of KVKs. DKP factors in deads and kills. It gives a different points value for every T5 dead you take, every T5 kill you get, every T4 kill you get. Kill points is just kill points. I mean, 2 of the kingdoms in that first zone, they were awful angry that we would not let them build and touch the El Cid Bastion. So, you know, I mean, there were... Chem, bite me. There were 9 other kingdoms that had paired up together for King of the Nile that had more overall power than we did, that had more kill points than our 9 kingdoms did, that we were really hoping we would get matched up with. Unfortunately, Lilith did not match us up with them. They also had a KVK where their enemies did not give them significant fights either. You know, so it's all about the matchmaking. It's all about the matchmaking. So Electro King, what we did, because we got more fights, if you want to call them that, we got more fights than any of these other kingdoms did. And I knew that was a possibility going in, that one or more of the kingdoms that we were facing in the enemy camps would decide not to fight, would decide to do a recovery KVK. You may remember when you were in 1029, I think you had just gotten here, or just gotten here right after. The last King of the Nile that we did not get any fights at all. I mean, 0, zip, zilch, nada. I had 177,000 kill points. 174,000 deads. That was it, because they wouldn't fight us. So before we even went into this KVK, I told all of our allies, stats will not be the sole determining factor for who gets the star in the end. Because I was afraid we wouldn't get fights at all. So going into it, that was the stipulation. Stats would not be the sole determining factor. And in this case, we did get fights. One of our allies did not. You know, they were sitting in a very similar position that we were in that last KVK. Okay, so we spun the wheel. And it was not our lucky day. We did not get the star at the end. Then we spun the wheel to see who got first occupation. Lo and behold, we didn't get that either. So, Kingdoms 1248, 1459, 2498. We'll be getting first occupation. Then we will take over the Zig until it needs to change to the crew that is taking it at the end, which is 1961, 2206, and 2267. I mean, it's not our allies' fault that they didn't get fights. You know, so I don't want to hold it against them and say, oh, it's got to be stats based, because that's just not fair. They can't control what other kingdoms do. It was a fair deal, Matt. If the shoe was on the other foot and we didn't get fights, we would have appreciated spinning the wheel ourselves. no kingdom that can cheeseburger better than 1770. I think Car's the winner in that one there. The last time we spun the wheel mad, we got the zig at the end. We spun the wheel to determine a zig long before 2489 and 1365 ever did. And I will not betray. I do not want us to be known as a betrayal kingdom. I would rather lose a KVK than backstab anybody. So once the guys that are supposed to own the zig at the end have captured the zig for the end rewards, I'm having the territory that we have touching the zig deleted. I don't want any possible rogue player, crazy stupid player touching the zig at the end and trying to pull a fast one. You know, I mean, I think the way they divide these Autrix between winning kingdoms is so unfair. You know, 240 and 60. So we're going to get 30. You know, we have, I think we have at least 17, 18 players for sure in our kingdom that deserve an Autrix award. I'm not even taking one. So, I mean, I'm not, I would rather lose a KVK than be known as a backstabbing kingdom, one that betrays allies. My word is my bond. You know, that may bite me in the ass sometimes. I'd rather make friends than enemies. You know, I'm sure these guys over here don't see it that way. But when they asked to have, after this first zone, after we pushed them out of this first zone, and they came in, they asked if they could build to the El Cid Bastion, I was honestly ready to let them. Our allies said no, though, because the Legendary Bastion gives them more crystals, which gives them better tech, which could lead to them fighting harder or getting better reports in subsequent zones. If our allies say no, and I'm the only one saying yes, give it to them, I'm going to go with what the allies say, right? But they're calling me a hypocrite. They're doing whatever. Now, you wouldn't give us the El Cid Bastion. Well, if I give you the El Cid Bastion against our allies' wishes, it's going to make me look like a schmuck to the allies, right? Because I'm asking for their opinion, then I'm completely ignoring it. I don't think so. I don't think so. They ultimately built back into this zone to the El Cid Bastion. We pushed them out again in 6 hours. So they then carpet bombed this entire zone with flags, and we still managed to take what we needed here. So, you know, if they want to talk shit about me, that's fine. Let them. I really don't care what they think. But it is what it is. You know, I mean, they've been talking shit. They've been saying, "Oh, your kill points aren't real. It's all from feeding." Well, have they seen me feeding at all in this KVK? No. I mean, even when we had players over here taking city rallies to get kill points for enemy elimination, I wasn't over there swarming down any of their rallies. Yep, every set. You know, I think people, not just in this game, but in life as well, are so quick to point fingers and place blame on others rather than take accountability for their own actions. That it's why I don't leave the house much. I would agree, Master. I thought they had that downtime corrected. I mean, that KVK against 24-29, they almost had an entire camp pushed out of Kingsland in the first 24 hours. And then they stopped 2 flags away. And they had downtime, and that other camp came back, and 2268 did not layer flags, and their enemies were able to push them out ultimately. Right? And the same thing happened in this last KVK. I was quite impressed when I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and saw how much progress they had made and saw that they were defending. But then they all went to bed. You know, it's like if they didn't have a content creator online to stream the fights, there was nobody there. They weren't fighting 2 weeks straight, Rock Farm. Let's be real, right? I mean, the fighting they did in the one zone, it was rally a fort, take a break for an hour until the fort fire was put out, then rally it again. In my opinion, that's not 2 weeks of straight fighting. I mean, they had 4 or 5 days of straight fighting in Kingsland, but you know, again, that downtime killed them. The fact that they did not, and even Chisgall said this, the fact that they did not layer flags and their enemies were able to gain more ground during the 2268 downtime than they were able to gain during their enemies' downtime, that's what ultimately did them in. Well, we have a little bit of dead weight to clean up, Greek family, and then we are getting a migration in. There's about 1.1, 1.2 billion that we can add to the kingdom before we hit B-seed. So we do have people migrating in. As of now, we're still accepting people, but we're looking for Max Tech, Rally, and Garrison players at this time. What's your city location, Carla? Let's go look. You know, and I've got friends in 2268. Don't get me wrong. You know, I mean no disrespect by what I'm saying, but I think they and their creators, I think they echoed the exact same comments, right? That their failure to backbuild flags and their downtime is what killed them in that KVK. I'm by the temple. How close to the temple? Are you catfishing, Car, or I guess I did not realize you were a female. If indeed that is your picture. So, I mean, 13 billion kill points. An account that's newer than mine. I mean, I see no issues here. No, that's my celebrity crush. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, you know, whatever you identify with, folks, it's entirely up to you. You know, just so you're aware, every day I identify as an asshole. So. We do get Gonzalo tonight, right? I mean, I'm going to be able to spin for something, right? Yeah, TSN Stitch the other day thought you were a girl as well, and I'm like, no, I think it's a dude. I think he's a dude. You gather gems, but look at your... Yeah, no, I gather gems on my main account. On my farm accounts, I'll gather farms. I know. I'm below 12 billion gold now, so... We didn't use a whole lot this KVK, maybe about 2 billion of each, roughly. We've got a few resources in the bag as well. Just a few. Yeah, my crystal tech was maxed before... my crystal tech was maxed before Pass 8 opened. What's up, Crack? Oh, there's only one cat. So any crystals we get now is just a bonus. Well, I'd rather have max crystal tech and not need to use it than need it and not have it. And I mean, this right here, this is my entertainment. You know, I don't go out much. I don't go to bars anymore. So this right here is my entertainment. And my wife is fine with it. She'd rather have me sitting here in front of the PC chatting with you guys than, out running around, drinking beer, doing shots, getting wasted. Every time I go to the bar, I end up in a fight. So stop going to the bar. Right? Yeah, and the account C Will plays on is an account that used to be Sleepy's in 1052. What's considered a max tech pass for pass 4 opening? I can't remember, bro. I can't remember. I'm sorry. Of course, I win soup. I have 80 million power on Rise of Kingdoms. Oh, good lord. Ooh, there's a level 4. Let's grab that instead. Come home, El Cid. My meta gathering march. Do I sound like one of the... So my kids, for Christmas, they got me a... they know I play this game, of course, right? They got me a t-shirt that has that on it, right? I forget exactly what it says, but, the 55 million power in Rise of Kingdoms t-shirt. Judging for gathering with El Cid, hey. 7 March job and gathering, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let me run quick and drain the main vein. We're coming up on reset here in 15 minutes, so I'll be right back.
was you, but you left me alone inside these empty, broken walls. And I can't see it clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you left me alone inside this empty, broken hall. And now you'll be the reason why my soul is tainted. Somebody help me, 'cause I'm feeling trapped and I don't know what to do. There's no one to save me from this hurt I feel deep within my bones. Did you ever think of me and see the things I did? Sold my soul and everything I was to the lowest bid. Crawled into your poison dome yet every single time. You got into my mind, you got into my mind. But all I ever wanted was you. But you left me alone inside these empty, broken walls. And I can't see it clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you left me alone inside.
Yeah, I mean, Mads hit the nail on the head, right? We only have probably 2, maybe 3 players that max tech as quickly as I do. Most are, by the pop-ups, by the mountain warfares. Probably about 10 to 12 of those. Got a handful that just don't spend a whole lot. I mean, I'm incredibly impressed with, who's it, Gax? Let's bring up the kingdom stats here again. Yeah, so this guy right here, Gax, 617 million kill points. Okay, he had more deads than Sasha did too. Sasha, if you're listening. He spent $5 on Crystal Tech. That's it. That is it. $68 million power. 68 million power. And he's putting up over 600 million kill points in a KVK. In a relatively low fighting KVK. So yeah, we got some good people in this kingdom. No, he was there for every single time there was a fight. He was there. Yeah, he only bought the crystal supply. He's going ham on barbarians too. Second place in barbarians, or in honor roll. So he's got 4 times as many top 20 finishes in honor. So yeah, that activity for him is absolutely insane. Yeah, Lord knows I pushed to top 20 once. I got 14th once in a KVK, and that was that light and dark KVK where we had absolutely nothing to do. Not light and dark, I'm sorry. King of the Nile. And I never want to do it again. It takes way too much time. You all know how much I thoroughly enjoy barb chaining. So yeah, hopefully we get Gonzalo tonight. I think we should, right? We're at 5514. We are slowly training up T5 sieges, so we have at least one march. I'm debating, after I take this to level 5, if I at least make a purple set of siege equipment or not. I think I probably will. It doesn't cost all that much. This is only our second King of the Nile, Greek family. We did one before the map changed, and now everyone said, oh, the map has changed, it's better now. But, and I guess the stigma out there is that King of the Nile is a recovery, is a farming KVK, right? So there are kingdoms that go into King of the Nile specifically to do a farming or a recovery KVK. And I think that's the problem. But you can go into any KVK, and I mean, it all depends on the enemies you get, right? It all depends on that matchmaking. Look at 2489's last KVK. They hardly got any fights. You know, that said, I downloaded X Defiant today. I haven't tried it yet. I mean, that said, probably never do Nile again. We'll drop a link to Lefty again here in chat. I see you still hanging out, Lefty. If I could spell it right. Oh my lord, I can't type today. They have to add an option for kingdoms to click, go into recovery KVK together with other kingdoms that choose that option. The problem is, Lefty, if you add that option, you're going to have kingdoms that click, hey, I'm doing a recovery KVK, and they're going to go into a recovery quote unquote recovery KVK, right? They're going to go into a recovery KVK, and they're going to fight for the star because they know everybody else that's in there is doing a recovery KVK, so they're going to go in unopposed. You know, there will be kingdoms, mark my words, that would manipulate the shit out of that. If you want to do a recovery KVK, if you want to do a farming KVK, just stay in fucking home kingdom. Don't register. It's that simple. All there is to it. Yeah, I mean, you have kingdoms out there already that double fill their hospitals, that remove equipment, remove armaments, go back to the standard formation, simply so that they can drop a little bit of power to potentially get a better match in KVK. Right? I mean, there are already kingdoms out there that manipulate the system to try and get favorable matchups. So I guarantee you, people would take advantage of a recovery KVK system. Oh, I have X-Defiant installed. I installed it today. I have not booted it up yet. AG, I don't know how they would do any penalty system for kingdoms that do a recovery KVK, right? I mean, how do you determine who's doing a recovery K and who's just a deadweight kingdom? Yeah, eventually you have to register, but you know, a lot of these kingdoms that are doing recovery KVKs are going in first pop, second pop. You know, why? Why do they do that? You know, so that they can get this iconic crystal out of the Lost Canyon, or so that they can farm higher level resource nodes, so that they can get some base rewards for first occupation or first capture of a pass. You know, higher level barbs. God only knows why. But some of these kingdoms that don't max skip, that go into KVK after KVK and do recovery KVK after recovery KVK, yeah, no respect from me here. Yeah, we'll see, Mad. We'll see. I'm a keyboard and mouse player, and after a game or two of keyboard and mouse, my hands start to cramp up. So it's not something that I can grind and grind and grind. Baz, my goodness, it's good to see you, Baz. It's been a while. Hope you're doing good. I cannot play first-person shooters on controller. I just can't. $24.09 max skip, then recovery KVK. I don't know. I mean, if we're not ready for a KVK, I'm not going to register us just to go into a KVK, right? You know, but everyone in this kingdom is aware that with increased rewards and increased blueprints now in these KVKs, that our goal is to play a KVK, skip a pop, play a KVK, skip a pop, so on and so forth. Every time we have ever decided to, hey, let's go into a KVK, we're just going to take it easy, let's just rally stuff, let's let the garrisons do the work, we're not going to swarm anything, that plan goes to hell the first time we rally something, or the first time we garrison something. I'm doing good, Baz. Appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, X-Defiant is what? PC, PlayStation. It's cross-platform. I shouldn't lie. I did load it up and I set all the graphic settings and keybinds up, but I haven't played it yet. Still trying to get Apo to play me in EA Sports FIFA 23. He knows he'll get his ass kicked by an American, and he doesn't want to do that. PS5. Okay, sorry. What's up, Bogut? I appreciate every like you can drop on the stream. I do. I do. Speaking of likes, we're up to 30 now. We do have 41 people still watching. Smash that like button if y'all don't mind. If you're not subscribed, do it now. It's 100% free. We don't put out a lot of videos, so we rely mainly on live streams to get our viewers. I don't enjoy editing videos. It is no fun. It is tedious. And hey, what do I say all the time, guys? Life is short. If you're not having fun doing something, don't do it. I'm doing well, waiting for our KVK to end. Oh, reset time. Reset time. Spin the wheel time. Alright, let's do the wheel first, since I think that's what you're all probably here for. No Gonzalo? We got Babur, but no Gonzalo? When does Gonzalo come then? We should have Gonzalo here, right? I'm not on crack. Yeah, I got belly expertise. Yep. Lucci wasn't on the last wheel. So yeah, here's what I do not have expertise, Greek family. We do not have Margaret, Suleiman, Gonzalo, Babur, Bertrand, Gajamata, Lubu, Charlemagne, Lapu, or Wu Zetian maxed. Everything else is done. So we'll wait a bit. I wanted to get that done and out of the way, but we need 6 to get to the next level. I think Master said we'd get 10. And we got 2. How many gold universals do I have? Well, let's grab these 3 quick. We are at 678. They don't have a specific engineering MGE, because we never get Margaret in MGE. I mean, the only way to get Margaret is through sovereign keys or at certain events. Gingerbread house skin is here. I waited 501 days for it. And now you don't even need it. Oh, good Lord. All right, let's restart the game again. Otherwise, we might just be spinning tomorrow before reset and after reset. I'm probably asleep in an hour, guys. If Gonzalo is not on the wheel, we'll open those armaments chests. How's that sound? If we do Charlemagne. Zenith is this weekend? Are you sure? Is it on the events calendar now? Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I guess at least we're on the KVK map, right? That means we can get a 15% training rune. Potentially. Honestly, I don't know that I have the speed ups to get top spot. We'll probably hover around the top 20 and see on the last day where the top 10 is going to end up and go from there. I mean, we still have a zone to invade. We still have to go into this zone. We still have work to do in this KVK, so I'm not going to blow through every single speed up that I have. And sacrifice, well, I mean, I think the rest of the team could easily do it without me, but I don't want to sacrifice, you know. I like to lead by example, right? I don't like to ask other people to do things that I can't do or that I don't want to do. So, If it means I can't fight and I push for a Zenith skin, I'm not going to do that. Leave the fight for those that didn't get 30 million yet. Yeah, we'll see. I'll talk to the leadership team. We'll see where we stand. I'll talk to the leadership team and see what they want me to do. But I don't ever like to leave teammates fighting on the battlefield and not be there to support them. Drop them goldies, Lambo. Yeah, I mean, I got a 15% archer attack skin, right? And you're not going to rally with archers anyway unless you control the field. You know, so I generally prefer attack for rallies where we control the field, where we know we're going to keep that rally topped off. It might not take as good at trades as a 15% health skin, but when you're rallying something, for me, it's not about the trades. It's about results. And are you able to burn that item that you're rallying or not? That is what I care about more than seeing some numbers on a report. I would love to have the 15% archer health skin. Don't get me wrong. But I would use that primarily for open field rather than rallies. I think I would still use the 15% attack skin on rallies. We don't send any kind of rallies if we don't control the field. Period. But I mean, especially archer rallies, and these days, Attila just, excuse me. Nevsky Justin and Justin Nevsky are so easy to swarm down. So yeah, I mean, I do have the leadership pieces proc for archers, so that's health right there, right? Once we get these to level 2, I will move them over to that main archer march. What's up, Alloys? Yeah, I'm not going to rally just to get good trades, though, on a swarm. You know, when I rally, it's because we want to burn something. It's not to get good trades and try and drain a kingdom, no. No, we don't play the long game. We play the super aggressive short game. Good night, Master. Sleep well. Yeah, those are my armaments for Archer March number 1. That's Archer March number 2. I've transmuted this 20 times now and cannot get this third stat to flip to archers. Oh, we don't even give them a chance, AG. We don't even give them a chance. Last KVK, the enemy burned one flag, and we let them burn it because it was of no strategic importance. This KVK, the enemy burned one flag the entire KVK. And that was because everybody who was building the flag did not have stay as garrison checked. Why do you have focus fire inscription? What? Sorry, I don't understand the question, Craig. Have fun, tacos. Well, 3 KVKs ago we lost. Oh, I'm sorry. Not this KVK, so not including this KVK. 2 KVKs ago we lost. We lost like 2 in a row, if I remember correctly. So, I mean, Mr. George, 11 million dead troops. That was a rather intense KVK. KVK before that, I had 10 million dead troops. Over 2 billion kill points in each of those. We just lost one? They all kind of run together. I couldn't tell you, Fub. I couldn't tell you. If there's fighting going on, I'm dropping a king buff every fucking time I can. You know, whether it was our kingdom or not, we lost. No, Lee, and that's a problem I see with the game, right? Like you have armaments that you have 2 inscription slots on a legendary armament, right? But I cannot add a second inscription to this one. If I try to add a second inscription to this one, it's going to delete this hunter inscription. The only way you can get 2 inscriptions on an armament is from traveling or from dispatching. It's just stupid. Completely stupid. Why have 2 slots if you can't fill them both? Makes no sense. So, I mean, half the time when you get a double inscription, right, one of them's garbage. One of them's barbarians or siege march speed or gathering capacity or something absolutely stupid. Yeah, you can. You can from the armaments chest. I've got more double inscriptions from traveling, though, than I have from armaments chests. Of course, now that I say that, right? Care about march speed. Let's do 10 for arch formation. Let's do 10 for wedge formation. Is that a blue one? No, that's a white one. That one we want to lock, but they have this stuff all goofed up now. It used to be you could lock it right from here, but you can't anymore. I want a really good hollow square for a Hera YSS garrison. Alright, now we need to find that combo inscription, right? Okay. There we go. So, what was it? Sunday, I think? Sunday we did 180 inscription shard chests. We opened one of these, we got 12 transmutation stones. Okay, which is just stupid. I mean, I guess it's better than the 5 transmutation stones I got for the last one, but I wish they would have the blue stones in here that you could reset the transmutations. Those, where the hell do you even get those, right? So all those armaments chests, there was one that we saved. What a waste. Yep. That used to be all inscriptions. Sure, some of them were garbage, but it was all inscriptions. Because, I mean, think of it, that's a freaking lot. 180 to even open this chest, and then you get what? 5 transmutation stones, 12 transmutation stones. I mean, seriously. Seriously, and then you gotta do that 8 times? 8 times to get 8 shards to get one of these? Yeah, I think you get 1 in KVK, one of those purple stones, but only 1 in KVK? I mean, seriously. Yeah, I mean, they got Krakens buying the armaments chests on a daily basis, so, you know, they're going to ultimately get good stuff. Everything I want to transmute, I've used up all my chances on. Right? Like this one, I've transmuted it 20 times. Okay, we're all set there. Finally. This one 10 times. This one 10 times. I mean, come on. What's up, Chilsey? Oh, transmute combo, you're saying? I mean, you've got a couple boiling bloods in here that are just sitting here. We've got this just sitting here. We've transmuted 10 times already. Where was that damn combo again? What's up, Apple? My goodness, do we get a raid? I mean, yeah, we can roll the dice here and see what we get. Do this a few times, right? %'s not bad. See, my luck with transmutation is just absolute dog shit. Let's at least replace that one. That's better than what I had. Well, there we go. But, I mean, is that even something I can use right away? That wasn't it. Where was it? Was that arch formation? Was that better than what I already got on there? The double inscription? %8 bonus to all types of skill damage dealt for 3 seconds. We're losing 1.5% less normal attack. Okay, big deal. Or we're losing 3.5% defense. I will do what you tell me to do, Car. You're much smarter than me. Okay. Okay, that feels weird, but okay. So what, do we replace crazed with that double inscription then? I don't think so. It lowers the stats, right? What about this? We take lower stats for those double inscriptions. Combo only affects the secondary. Okay, so with the Nevsky Joan, that's going to impact the secondary commander, and if Joan's banging off those two skills, I get you. I'm seeing the light. So now, do we put the double inscription on HQ or on HQ or on XY or neither? What's up, Haza? This is too much thinking for me. It makes my brain hurt. Take the armament with the double inscription for HQ or for XY. Okay. Done deal. Now I can stop thinking. Alright, let's restart one more time. See if Gonzalo is on the wheel yet. And he's not. I'm not going to spin for Babur. We're going to wait a bit. I don't see any announcements in Rise of Kingdoms Discord. Not that many people will be wanting Gonzalo on the wheel since Belly Prime is here. I might be the only one. I sent GameSport a message already, so. But yeah, we'll be waiting there. Did I miss the raid from Apo? I know he came in and said hello. In any case, since we cannot spin the wheel at the moment, I do appreciate the help with those armaments, guys, sincerely. Sincerely. Car, you're awesome. Since we cannot spin the wheel, I'm going to get some gatherers out. I'm not worrying about Bastion quests. I don't care about Bastion quests. We want to do our 5 daily barbs. You know what? I'll do those tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm tired. Yeah, I mean, guys, I do not claim to be the smartest player in this game. Not by a long shot. Which is why I am very happy that smart individuals like Crack and Car and Blackout and Stitch and all of y'all are here on a daily basis helping me with some of this stuff, because I'm no math major. I barely got through Algebra 2 in high school before I satisfied all the prerequisites to graduate. So that's what I have Excel spreadsheets for at work, to do those math problems for me. But I appreciate you all hanging out tonight. We'll be back tomorrow to spin the wheel, hopefully before reset and after reset for Gonzalo. For now, we're going to call it a night. We're going to get you over to Only Farmer. She looks like she's doing some Soroli Crisis. So when you get there, just hashtag Lambo Raid for me. Let her know where you came from and show her some love. Drop a like, drop a subscribe for her as well. Yeah, that's where, when I was in 1052, I always had John Wick to bounce that stuff off of, right? Now I watch Seawill, and smart people like you in my chat. That's always appreciated. But thanks y'all for hanging out. We're gonna get you over to Only Farmer now, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good night.